Hello everyone, this is Aizada from the OpenCBS team, and in this video I'd like to show you the Maker Checker concept inside OpenCBS software. Maker Checker, or 4 eyes, is one of the central principles of authorization in the information systems of financial institutions. The principle of maker and checker means that for each transaction there must be at least two individuals responsible for its completion. While one individual creates a transaction, the other individual should be involved in confirmation of the transaction. So the maker-checker concept is present under roles inside OpenCBS. So if you go to roles and scroll it down, you'll see a section called maker-checker, and you see the items inside maker-checker. So right now I want to explain the maker-checker concept and by giving an example about loan officer and branch manager. So let's say that we have a role and this role is loan officer. So you can create a role called loan officer and specify what the loan officer can do. Let's say that in our situation, the loan officer can create profiles, can create customers, and can create loan applications and submit the loan applications. So now we have to go through the permissions over here. So let's put that the loan officer is maker for profile. The loan officer can see the list of profiles. Now we have to scroll it down, and we here in maker checker section we need to make sure that the loan officer is maker for people, maker for company, and maker for group. And in loan applications, the loan officer can see the list of loan applications and create loan applications. So this is our loan officer. And now let's look at another example. Let's create you can create a role which, for example, can be a branch manager. And let's say that the branch manager can do everything inside the system, but the branch manager will be just responsible for approving transactions. In this case, we need to make sure that we specify checker role for branch manager. So the branch manager is checker for profile. The branch manager can get the profile. So in here, let's say the branch manager can do everything. And we need to go to the maker checker section, and you can just click checker for branch manager. So let's say checker for role, checker for loan product, for savings product, for user, and so on. So here make sure checker for people, checker for company, and group. So yeah, so now we have two roles, and now after you create roles, you need to go to the users and create users. So you have to create a user which with loan officer role. So I have a user with loan officer role, and I have a user with branch manager role. So this one. So now in order to explain you the maker checker concept, let me log out as admin and log in as loan officer. Okay, so now I want to create a customer and show how the loan officer can see it here. So let's say the loan officer creates a customer. Okay. Okay, so now the customer's name is Richard Katanda. So the loan officer created the customer, but the customer is not in the list. So we can search the customer, but we see that there is no customer with this name. The loan officer then needs to go to this maker checker tab, where he can see the created transactions or created profiles. So now we see there is a profile, and the loan officer can reject it. So now let's log in as the branch manager. And you see the branch manager has access to a lot of menus here, but we want to check the maker checker. So we see that there are two items inside maker checker. They are people, so customers. So let's go to the second one, which was created by the loan officer. Now we see the branch manager can see the information about this customer, and he or she has two options. The branch manager can reject it. If it's rejected, this profile will not be created, will not be in the profile list. If it's approved, the profile will appear in the profile list. So now let's approve it. So once it's approved, you see this item is not here anymore. Now we can go back to the profiles, and now we found the customer. So this is the customer which was created by loan officer and approved by branch manager. So as I explained, in the maker checker section, there are a lot of items. So again, let me say one more time. And the same we did for profiles. You can create roles with these permissions, and all these transactions under maker checker section will need to be created by one user and approved by the second user. So thank you for your attention, and see you next time.